episode 2 of Zoomed In. I'm Ian Nicholas, and today we're talking with a couple of girls basketball captains from Staples, Nicole Holmes and Marley Lopez-Paul. Let's get this moving quicker than a transition play on the hardwood, and we'll start with Nicole, who comes to us from her car. The program at Staples has improved every year of your career, including a trip to the state semis last season before COVID hit. Why do you think last year's team was so successful, especially in those big FCAC wins over both Trumbull and powerhouse Norwalk?
I think that last year's team was the most successful because we grew up together and we basically trained together from basically our freshman year and their sophomore year to all the way up to their seniors. So I've never seen chemistry like what we had, where there were 5 seniors so closely knit, but also 5 juniors backing them up, and then intertwining our freshmen and sophomore into the program. Like, I've never seen or like such a family. Like, we really felt like we were a family on the court and that we would do anything for each other. And I think when you have that type of chemistry, like, you really can defeat anyone, no matter what strengths they have or anything. And we really just wanted it for each other. Sorry.
Yep. No, please. I think that's really great to hear that the chemistry really from top to bottom of the program was super strong, in that, you know, now you 5 juniors are becoming seniors this year in a crazy year, and to know that chemistry is not the problem and that the program is so close together, that really, I think, will excite a lot of Staples fans this year to know the team is so locked in. So, Marley, I want to give you a very, very late congratulations on being named to the All-FCAC third team last year because of your terrific play at power forward. What went right for you on the floor to gain this recognition, and what should fans expect more from you in 2021?
I think, honestly, I got to piggyback on the chemistry that Nicole was talking about.
Yeah.
We really put a little bit more emphasis on moving the ball around to all spots on the floor, not just point guard and shooting guard or anything like that. It was really like the girls being able to feed me and me also having those assists ready for everybody else when I get the ball down low. Thank you so much for the congratulations. And I think people should really expect a lot more ball movement, a lot more touching the ball by everybody. Like, everybody getting their hands on, everybody getting shots up, and everybody handling it like a point guard.
I bet your coach, Paco Fabian, is going to love those words, because we all love the superstar scoring performances, right? But teams are at their best when they're moving the ball around and getting everyone involved. And that's why you won a lot of games last year and why you should win a lot more this year. So, Nicole, back to you here, and I'll touch on Coach Fabian again. It's true with this team, and Coach Fabian is going to have to adjust to losing a lot of that senior talent that graduated, including Ariana Garrick, the superstar for you guys last year. How would you say you learned from Ariana on the floor last year, both as a leader and as a player over the years?
Well, personally, I used to always be shy about shooting and being aggressive on the court, wanting to like just always be passive and not mess up. But Ari would always talk to me and say, like, what she always would say, like, it never hurts to try, and you just have to go out there and give it your all. Like, the team is here for you no matter the mistakes or what you do well. Like, either way, we're with you, and you have to go out and be aggressive. And so she was always that motivator. And I think that every game with her, there was always some new person standing up last year, which is what I loved about this team. So although she was the stronghold, there was always someone else stepping up. And I think that that's what I'm going to try and do, and just motivate the team as much as possible next year.
It's always good to know a teammate has your back and will let you make mistakes, because you obviously have to try out your skills and really go out of your comfort zone to become a better player. And it's great to know that not only she gave you that encouragement, but you hope as a captain this year to give that encouragement to your teammates as well. And you're having this year because last week, Marley, we heard that the SEAC had moved forward with the plans for the winter sports season last Thursday, and you're going to have your season starting February 8th with games. Can you tell me when and where you were when you heard the news that it was a go for your year, and how you felt in the moment that you'd be getting your senior season?
Yeah, I can tell you exactly where I was actually. We were actually doing a captain's practice with everybody. And Jen Westfall pulls up on her phone and says, "Winter sports are on." And we're like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, they just announced it. Winter sports are on." And so we all started screaming and yelling and jumping around. I think we were at Lexi's house using her basketball hoop. It was great. Yeah, it was phenomenal. Are you kidding? Because our season got cut short last year. I was so scared I wouldn't even get a chance to play my senior year. And then we've been working, Nicole and I have been working for this moment since we were, 6th graders. And so we were so elated. It was fantastic. We're so excited.
Marley, I bet that was the reaction of pretty much everybody in the state, but the way you summed that up, that is absolutely perfect. And everyone in the FCAC and everyone in the SEAC itself is jumping around screaming for joy now, and they will be, especially on February 8th when we should see those games. And all that hard work will finally be put into your senior season, especially after how last year ended, you guys going so far. Hopefully you can make that run again this year. That's a wrap on episode 2 of Zoomed In for you. I want to thank Nicole and Marley for joining me today. Can't wait to see what your team does next month. Everyone at home, thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in to episode 3, where I promise we'll have a big time guest and we'll keep this rolling here over Zoom. Make sure to follow the Rudin Report on Instagram and Twitter to find out when episode 3 drops. And hey, follow me, Ian Nicholas, for the heck of it. See you next time.